What's up YouTube? Welcome to another Woodman video. I know you hate it, you love it, either way. What is this man doing? It's been 2 or 3 weeks since my last upload, and I know you guys are very curious on the stuff we add to the server and all that cool stuff. I really like it. It's time to showcase what I've been working on and what we've all been waiting for. I know you've been waiting for a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff over there. All right, this is the Materium armor. This is an interesting armor set. It's probably the most powerful armor and gear in the game as of right now when it comes to, I would say, the durability, the effects we will add to it to the future. There's a bunch of stuff that we want to add to this and make it the best it can be, you know, because it's custom armor. You know, when you have a server like this, you want to have good custom armor. The recipes for crafting it are right here in these chests right here. You see this right here? This is raw Materium. You get that from this block right here. It's called Materium ore, and so this will actually spawn in naturally in the overworld, which is crazy, you know. And so in order to get it, you have to, unfortunately, you have to progress to Emerald to get it. Okay, but I will promise you that this is better in Emerald in many other different ways because it's the next armor up from that. It's actually way crazier than you'd normally think. So if I want to break this, first I need to get me an emerald pickaxe. We're gonna find some Materium ore right now really quickly. Where is it? Doesn't spawn very often. That's the point. It's kind of rare if you think about it. The only problem I have with it in redstone is redstone looks oddly similar, so we might do a texture update on that eventually and make the Materium a bit more custom looking, so it's like a little bit different from redstone, so you know, so you can tell the difference. You still can tell the difference, it's just very minor. Oh, I found some. Now I'm gonna break it right here in survival. I hope I don't drown. Well, this is taking forever because of the water. And there we go, raw Materium. Now other items cannot break it, unfortunately, unless you have the emerald pickaxe. Again, this is to force the player to actually have the incentive to grind for it, because you're like, oh yeah, that's cool, so you can actually grind for it. Yeah, that is Materium armor. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So let's go in survival, put this armor on. Now we have the full set. We're gonna make sure Bob can hit me at least once so I can see the durability. He's not angry at me. Okay, there we go. So now that I have this hit, look at my durability. It's like 700, 800. So you can clearly see netherite is falling behind. And so that is the Materium armor. Now let's go on to the Materium sword. Like all the gear. All the gear is really cool and it's very essential to get, especially if you're gonna have the armor. So this is the Materium sword. You get the Materium rod. You probably want to know how to get the Materium rod. Here's the Materium rod. You craft it with 2 raw Materium and a stick. Very simple, very easy. And then most of these are self-explanatory recipes: the hoe, the shovel, the pickaxe.
Pickaxe! Yeah, look at my pickaxe. It's kickaxe.
The axe, and then the sword. So that's Materium armor for you. It's really cool. Let's go on to the frost armor. And so this is our crafting recipe for it. This, you use blue ice. As of right now, this recipe could change if we have something better for it. I know ice is kind of weird. What, like, look at this. Like, look at this. What does that look a little weird for crafting a helmet? Regardless of the weird recipe, blue ice is actually pretty expensive. I'll show you how to craft that actually, because not everybody knows how to craft blue ice. First, you need normal ice, and then you need packed ice, and then you need a lot of that to get the blue ice. So in order to get the packed ice, it takes up all 9 slots of the crafting table just to get that. So you can clearly see why that's really expensive, but there's a reason behind it. And see, there's blue ice, so that's pretty nice. And so onto the armor set. Yeah, it definitely has a frosted look to it. I like the helmet especially because it like wraps around the chin a little bit. All right, now I can see the durability on it. Durability for it is very low. That's the catch though, okay? I know this sounds like it sucks, but if we go over here and look at the sword especially, here, I'll go into creative so I can snatch all these items real quick. You can clearly see the attack damage is very high for this. That is the major trade-off you get for having like weak durability. I would say it's reasonable, and you'll be able to either obtain this armor from like a boss or something, whatever we have planned in the future. I plan to add more effects to these items and all this really cool stuff. So in order to get the ice stick, you need the blue ice and then the stick. You just need 2 of those. So each of these is self-explanatory, very similar to the Materium or the emerald or even the copper armor setup. To even break the blue ice, you're going to need silk touch on a pickaxe, so you'll need that. That's pretty much most of this update. There's plenty more that we're going to do for it. With that out of the way, I hope that concludes the Materium and ice armor update. I I don't even know what to call it. It's just another amazing update that we got going for you guys. Hope to see you guys on the server. Goodbye, guys.